Yeah, multiple enemies in the air. I like that say. Over. Over. Over.
I can't help. It has been brought to my attention that we currently have 3 enemy combatants in the area. I am scrambling U-2 fighter jet pilots out to take down those bogeys. So we've got multiple bogeys in the air that we need to shoot down.
Bogey.
You want me to take this numbnuts with me?
Gotta take me with you.
Yes, you have to take that idiot with you. He's one of our best fighter pilots. He's the top of the list at Top Gun School. You go and you take down them bogeys ASAP. Do you hear me? Yes, sir. Now get out of here. All right, let's get to the jet.
All righty.
Watch out! We've got several enemies coming up behind us fast. Chode! Be careful! You have an enemy!
Hello everyone, I'm your host, Tough McDuckin, and it's time for you to fight for your life.
Check your back, Chode! Check your back!
How am I supposed to look behind me? My head doesn't turn that way.
No, Chode! You have an enemy at 6 o'clock!
You're the next contestant, and I have a contract for your life.
It's only 1:30. I got time before he gets here. 6 o'clock. Golly.
No! They shot down Chode! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna get you!
Tough McDuckin, this just in. A missile? McDuckin here. This just in. We've been cancelled.
Oh, I got a bogey at 6 o'clock on me! A bogey at 6 o'clock!
Is looking at you, kid.
Take that! Yeah! That's one down. Oh crap, I got another cloud coming up after me! This one's for you, Chode! Fire! Up here, Georgie, we all float. We all float. Yeah! Double the base, double the base! I have taken down all assailants. All bogeys have been eliminated.
Good job.
We lost Chode.
Come back home.
Coming back in for landing.
What's for the base? Over.
everyone, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing the just released Ace Combat 7: Skies Unknown. It was developed by Bandai Namco and published by Bandai Namco, and was just released on January 18th of 2019 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. It is a combat action flight game taking place in the fictional world following the events of Ace Combat 4 and 5, involving the Ursian continent. I think I said it right. A new world war has broken out between the Ocean Federation and other military powers. So you, as a new member of the IUPF, the International Union of Peacekeeping Force, take on multiple missions, taking down both aerial and ground targets. Now, the whole time pulling your best Top Gun moves in beautiful areas with wonderful, mostly 60 frames per second jet fighter action. The dogfighting, even on easy, will test your reflexes quite badly. I mean, lining up your gunfire and locking on your missiles the whole time, trying to avoid being taken down by a bogey is a complete blast. Accelerating to catch up, slamming on your brakes, it all handles really great. Now, oddly enough, though, with this, there is no training mode, so I guess they kind of expect for new players to just kind of jump in and figure it out, or I guess they just expect people that's played their other Ace Combat games to be playing this, because it would have really helped if they would have had a training mode. I mean, at the beginning they kind of say, oh, well, this button launches missiles and this will change your weapons, but it doesn't actually train you, so you got to kind of figure out as you go along. Now, as for the main campaign mode of this game, it'll take you through multiple different scenarios, from epic giant sandstorms to all kinds of different rain and cloud cover that you'll have to pilot your jet through, and it'll take you, give or take, about 12 hours or so to beat it. It has a lot of variety to the mode, which I actually really liked. The missions that range everything from stealth runs, bombing runs, shooting down bogeys, ground targets, and more. I mean, doing objectives throughout it, I find, is rather annoying. I mean, they're kind of stupid, but you kind of need to do them in order to unlock your progression and get more money in order to upgrade your planes and also different weapons. Now, you can replay missions, but when you do that, you don't get any more progression and money, so it kind of seems kind of pointless, because after you've beaten a mission, you're like, well, I don't really want to do it again unless they give you something for it. And in this, they don't. So once you beat it, it's kind of like, I don't know why you'd want to go back and play it again, because if you get better on that mission, it ain't going to help you because you're on the next mission. Now, as you go through and get more money and progress, you use your money to upgrade your planes and weapons. You also can unlock new hangars and skins and some other items, but that is based behind the progression. As you go through the main story mode, you'll unlock that sort of stuff. Now, the story, I'll be honest, I thought personally, in my opinion, it sucks. It's a bunch of mumbo-jumbo war stuff to try to make a meaning out of the fact that these fictitious continents attacking each other. It's basically just an excuse for you to go and blow stuff up and shoot people, which I don't have a problem with. I just think they got kind of heavy-handed and a little bit, they tried too hard with this Metal Gear Solid kind of rip-off kind of story with it. They should have just stuck with just the dogfighting, but, you know, I do appreciate the time and effort that they put in to try to make a fleshed-out character you play as, and their backstory and all like that. I mean, it's kind of nice, but after a while you just want to skip it and just get straight into the dogfighting action. Now, along with the campaign mode, it does have a multiplayer mode, where it has a mode of either 8-player free-for-all, where you're just going around shooting each other like idiots, or a deathmatch style that has groups of 2 to 4 player squads. Now, that one's a lot funner because it also has a bounty system that'll place a bounty on the top 3 players that'll get you more points that you can use for upgrades that you can also use in the campaign mode to unlock other items as well. Now, the other main mode with this is the number one reason why I think it was delayed for so damn long is the VR mode. And I'm sad to say it is only about an hour or two long. and it has very limited amount of aircraft you can use and weapons, and all the missions that I played consisted of just go here and destroy everything. That's really about it. Now, one really cool feature about it, though, is it uses your head to track the enemies, so as they're flying by, you can actually physically look at them to track them, to keep them with your lock on. And I mean, that is cool as hell, and I absolutely loved it. But I have to let you know about this. I am an avid player of VR. I am a well-seasoned VR player. And this game at first made me violently ill. It took quite a while to get used to it, and unless you are a seasoned VR player, stay away from the VR mode on this. It will make you sick as a friggin' dog. If you are susceptible to any sort of VR motion sickness, this game hands down will make you violently ill. I mean, I think that might have been why they kind of kept delaying it, is they kept trying to make it to where the VR mode, they could play it. And I don't know why they delayed it so much, but I would have to say, honestly, try it if you want. Be warned, though. I'd say stay away from the VR mode. There's not enough to it in order to really make it worthwhile. And the sheer amount of suffering you'll have unless you are a seasoned VR player to where you can't handle any sort of motion sickness, it will mess you up bad. Now, in the end, this is an absolute great sequel to a long line of great games. And I personally feel the campaign mode is really well done, even though they get a little heavy-handed with the war mode stuff. And the variety of the missions is just fantastic. The controls of the jets, everything about it is spot on, top notch. The graphics are fantastic. The weather effects are super great. I mean, the attention to detail is bar none really, really good. They've actually kind of referred to this as Horizon, Forza Horizon in air, and I can see where they're getting that from with the overall graphics and playability of it, but I do feel that the VR mode is tacked on mode that is very disappointing, and they probably shouldn't even wasted their time with it. And it does have a convoluted campaign and story mode, but other than that, in my opinion, it plays and looks great. It does seem to stutter and have small bumps that bring it down from the 60 frames a second every so often, but it's nothing that makes the game unplayable, and it's only something that a person like me who is super nitpicky will probably even notice. I mean, I still am wondering why the hell this game was delayed so many damn times. It was supposed to come out like, at the beginning of last year, I think. So I don't know why they delayed it so damn much. But in the end, I'm glad they finally released it, and I'm happy to say it is, well worth the wait, other than the tacked on VR missions, which I thought were a huge disappointment. And at a price tag of $60, I would have to say, if you're a fan of the Ace Combat series, go ahead and pick this up or rent it. You will actually enjoy the living hell out of yourself. This is a great, good game for dogfighting. The campaign mode, it gives you more than enough fun, bang for your buck with the upgrade system and everything like that. The multiplayer could have had more features to it, and maybe they're going to add more down the road, but the multiplayer does serve its purpose. The only thing I'd have to say is the VR mode seems tacked on and a huge disappointment. But in the end, I still say a hell of a great game. Pick it up. You'll enjoy the living hell out of it. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to say thank you for everyone who subscribes to my channel. I want to say thank you for everyone who watches this video. Please hit that bell icon to stay updated whenever I release new videos. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Give me a like. It always helps my channel. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.